motherfucker.
Let's just start this out by watching a YouTube video, a little intro. You know, watch some videos. I just watched Green Inferno. That movie's fucking creepy. That movie is fucking creepy. Let me put this over here. It looks more natural since we're breaking down videos. Oh, let's watch this. The story of Kony2012. Alright. Kony2012. Dude, I remember when this shit was pop. Bro, y'all remember Kony2012?
Kony?
Kony, yeah?
What is Kony?
Kony, it was like some some awareness thing for there was like a warlord or some shit named Kony, and he was like killing people's families and taking the kids and then giving them guns in Africa.
Africa?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the guy that like started the whole movement got high as fucking bath salts in Miami and was like jacking off or something in public.
Oh hell no! What the fuck?
And then like the whole movement just died after that, cause like they're really this guy's full of shit.
Fucked. He's probably just saying some random shit.
Just trying to get some money. He's probably got high off the money from his fundraiser.
That's kind of like the Black Lives people.
Why? 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 Why?
The Black Lives Matter people?
You think so?
Dude, yeah, they used all that shit for like mansions.
I don't know, bro. I'm not educated on it, so I'm not gonna personally speak about it.
They like spent all their, well, not all of it, but like they spent money on like planes, private jets, mansions.
Well, like, you know, you got to get people to go to the rallies, so you got to, you know, you need transportation.
For them.
Yeah, exactly.
For them, only for them, nobody else.
What do you mean for them? Like, who's
for them? They would
who's
leisure,
them?
Like for leisure.
Leisure? Is leisure them? Who's leisure?
No, leisure is in.
I know what leisure is.
Relax.
Yeah.
They would use it to do other things.
Okay, who's them though? Like the owners, the creators.
The creators of the Black Lives Matter movement.
I'm not educated on this, and I kind of want to like actually watch a video about this shit now.
Go ahead, look it up.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole.
React to it on your stream.
I'm gonna get canceled, and
Just do it!
Fuck it. You can't even get canceled if you haven't even started.
Educated on the...
Honestly, I'm trying to be unbiased opinion over here.
You're just trying to get educated.
I don't side with anyone. I side with truth and facts.
You're trying to research.
I'll hear people out, like, you know, I'll hear him out. I'll hear y'all out. All right, let's see.
Kony2012.
Let me restart this because that just fucking. Kony2012, 2012, not 2020. None of this, you know, nothing current. This shit's, well, it's probably still going on, but you know, it's from the fucking 10 years ago. Let's go, dude. I just watched this fucking movie, Green Ranger, or not Green Ranger. That's a great fucking song though. Green Inferno. That shit was creepy as fuck. It wasn't even creepy. It wasn't even scary. It was just disturbing. But back to Kony. Don't watch that movie with your kids, bro. Green Inferno is gross. It's about cannibalism and shit. In the Amazon. Jesus, bro. I'm in a weird mindset right now.
Kony2012 is the story of a man, Jason Russell, and his relentless quest to stop you getting...
This is how fucked this is. Kony2012 isn't even a story about Kony anymore. About Jason Russell, some fucking white guy.
And a warlord, Joseph Kony.
Okay, it's about Joseph Kony too. Okay.
Let's begin with the action start. On March 5th, 2012, a charity called Invisible Children published a high-production video called Kony2012. It was an awareness campaign seeking to mobilize action to capture or kill Ugandan warlord Joseph Kony.
And the goal of the story was to make Kony famous.
30 minutes long, it really tried to pull at your heartstrings.
At the end of my life, I want to say that the world we've left behind is one that Gavin can be proud of. A place that doesn't allow Joseph Kony
is Gavin his kid?
Soldiers.
And little Gavin would have been proud.
You're not my dad!
Because it took off like no video on YouTube ever had.
We wanted 500,000 views in the whole year of 2012. We got 500,000 views in the first 3 hours.
Jesus.
It received 100 million views in the first 6 days.
Oh my god.
1.4 million likes. Click that link in the description below.
That's a banger.
They clicked it so hard the website went down, and their email was
That's
so
a fucking
inundated
banger.
that the service provider assumed it was an attack and temporarily pulled the plug. The Times named it the most viral video ever. It raised the charity over $20 million.
Oh my god.
People really went fucking bananas for this video and those Ugandan kids. 4 million hashtags. People changed their Facebook profile.
Bro, this was before Twitter was popping, bro. This was when Twitter was still, like, in my opinion, the best social media because it didn't have all this fucking woke bullshit. It was great. It was a great place. You could roast people. You didn't get canceled. People just roasted each other back and forth. People cried against fucking online bullied. It was an amazing place, man. People from Twitter back then, bro, that was a tough time, man. If you survived back then, you were a tough kid.
Profiles. So you knew it was a big deal. A fan-made mobile game.
What?
You woke about Joseph Kony? Yeah, but are you woke enough to get a tattoo?
Wow.
People were up for pretty much anything.
This was the beginning of being woke. I swear. Being woke started at this point in time. If we trail back, this is the moment when people woke the fuck up.
Stop Kony, as long as it didn't involve any practical action. 1 like equals 1 saved child.
Oh.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad
That
using
makes sense.
stock footage. Go to artgrid.io. Look.
You don't want to save the kid. You better
Who
like
is
that
Joseph
video, bro,
Kony
if
and
you want to
what's
save
all the
kids.
Well, he's
the
the
fuss?
leader of the Lord's Resistance Army, LRA.
My God, you're crazy.
And he really is one of the most evil people living today. Imagine the worst crime you can think of committing, and he'll have done it thousands of times over.
Takes
Okay.
children, makes them kill their parents and eat their parents.
What?
The surviving girls would be
So there's cannibalism involved. Fuck this guy.
kept as sex slaves, and the boys conscripted into the LRA as child soldiers.
See, I knew that.
I know, it's kind of a bummer.
It's all part of a civil conflict that's been going on for 30 years. We'll get into the details later, but for now, consider this our one-dimensional bad guy.
But
And here's our protagonist,
okay.
Jason Russell,
Okay.
the figurehead of Kony2012 and Invisible Children. He's a devout Christian, stereotypically Californian,
I do consider
Of course.
myself a refined valley dude.
but he has a bad boy side too. So it all starts in 2003 when, as a naive and aspiring filmmaker, he goes to Uganda with 2 friends in search of a story. While driving through a rural village,
A car was shot in front of us
Oh,
by
shit.
a rebel army who was led by a guy named Joseph Kony.
they drive to a city for safety and find this. Turns out it's part of a nightly routine. Kids live in the villages, but commute to the city to sleep there to avoid being kidnapped in midnight raids by the LRA.
God damn.
Thousands and thousands of kids.
Could you imagine, bro? Instead of going to sleep in your own bed, you have to like go to some synagogue or some fucking temple or some armed guarded area, and all your buddies, we all have to have this huge fucking sleepover just so we don't get kidnapped in the middle of the night. A gun put to your head and tell you to either fucking eat your brother and your family or fucking be a warlord, bro.
Without
Bro, what the fuck?
an adult in sight.
God
Jason
damn.
had found his story.
Yep, that's a
And
big one.
cause. It must have made a real impression on him, because for the next 10 years he dedicated himself almost exclusively to
Wow.
trying to improve things in Uganda and stop Kony.
That's good though.
Kony2012 was the culmination, but in the preceding
awesome.
years he tried a bunch of other schemes. This,
The Bracelet Campaign.
this,
White's daily broadcast about where the LRA is and where they're active.
and this.
Do what we always do. Dance.
Huh?
This is all real.
We're on a mission, put Uganda deep inside your mind.
What the fuck?
It needs attention and a dance to make it sparkle and shine.
Oh my god. I just found the most cringe thing on the fucking internet. Oh my
Naturally.
god, this is so crazy because I just watched this fucking movie, bro. This is fucking wild, bro. It's all for a great cause, but This shit is so cringe.
Questions have been raised about his sexual orientation.
Oh, I
There's
bet.
other rumors too that you were gay.
That's a big problem when you're a Christian. That's an awkward conversation to have.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, I've heard those rumors. Yeah. My parents started a large children's theater organization, so I am
Theatrical.
theatrical.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Straight men are allowed to enjoy musicals. It's current year. Back to Kony2012.
Yeah.
So the video lays out a plan called...
You're not gay if you like to act, or dance, or sing. That doesn't make you gay, in the literal sense.
Cover the Night. Here's what you do. Pay $30 for your super special Kony action kit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's nice. In the kit, you'll find 5 items. Button.
It's a good deal.
Stickers. Shirt. And these posters. Then...
Okay, I thought it had a book in there too. Oh, okay.
On April 20th, in the dead of night, go out and vandalize your town with awareness.
And wake up to hundreds of thousands of posters demanding justice on every corner.
I
It's
can't
going to be
stop.
amazing. Everyone was
Oh
on
my
board.
God.
The countdown to April 20th had begun.
Oh,
and all
shit.
Jason and Co. had to do was keep the momentum going.
Wait. 420? What was... What?
Not fuck it up.
New way to move the world to action.
But this movie is not without critics.
Critics say the film.
Why 420? I'm so confused. Were they all gonna get stupid fucking stoned and then go fucking protest? Like, why is what's 420? They gonna smoke weed or?
You're a fucking idiot.
Manipulates the facts.
Simplifying the story.
Oversimplifying a wildly complex issue.
message is too late.
Joseph Kony and his forces have been significantly reduced.
Pro-war activism.
Utterly naive.
They got him. Oh my God, they got him.
By next week, this will be a passing fad.
These white Westerners sort of getting on a bandwagon, and actually they haven't got a clue what they're talking about.
Uh-oh.
In the ring,
So, did they have to do it on 420 because they had to convince everybody to do some stupid ass shit? Fucking stupid ass high, that's the only way they could do it? Or?
You're a fucking idiot.
Or two later, the heady excitement gave
Okay.
way to more down-to-earth analysis.
What was the countdown for? What were they supposed to fucking do? I'm confused. I don't understand.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Media commentators started making scathing critiques of the video. And testimony from Uganda wasn't entirely positive either.
It's unfortunate that we can have people who are merchandising but using people's problems.
Then it got really serious. Teenage girls started weighing in.
Kony, so I asked my mom, and my mom laughs and goes, he died like 5 years ago.
Bruh. No, he did not. No, he did not.
This is wrong, by the way, but it was seen by 4 million people. From a source of "my mum said it, so it must be true."
Oh boy.
The term slacktivism started cropping.
You can't trust those sources. My mom says a lot of things. I take everything with a grain of salt. She's not trying to lie, but you know, you hear one thing, you report another thing to your friend. You gotta take stuff with a grain of salt. This isn't fucking, this shit's not all facts.
Cropping up more and more. Legitimate questions were asked. How will the money donated be spent?
That invisible children would send would have to go to the Ugandan military.
Why did you put your son in the film?
You know, why would you put your son in the film?
You're not my dad! You also hear something! Ugly ass fucking noodle!
Why did you put yourself in the film?
Yeah.
Those questions about our sincerity.
Why are they saying Kony is in Uganda when he's actually in the Central African Republic? Invisible Children wasn't popular among other charities either. They were hogging the limelight. And they released Kony2012 just 2 days before International Women's Day, a critical fundraising time for some. Even the Ugandan Prime Minister took a few jabs.
We do not need a sleek video on YouTube for us to take notice.
Once people started feeling
So everyone's getting salty right now because this guy made a fire-ass YouTube video and he's in the limelight. And they're all fucking salty at the clout this guy's getting because they're like, hey, bro, you don't need that fucking shit for awareness. We're already fucking aware of the problem. But in reality, he's trying to spread awareness to the whole world. So, is he wrong for making this video? was Kony really dead 5 years ago before he even fucking posted the video? Was Kony not even in fucking Uganda? Like, what's going on, man?
Sled. They turned against the organization and squared the blame on one person.
The leader.
The pressure was building.
Yep.
Online backlash.
What we got here? If you post about Kony, I feel bad for your son. He snatched 99 kids and your status saved none. Oh, bars, bro. That's fucking bars. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And a hectic schedule was starting to take a toll.
Dude, he's dropping.
My phone was getting
bombs.
10 text messages every second. It was just.
Dude, Oprah looked good back
Millions
then.
of supporters on one side, millions of critics on the other.
On and on and on.
Make Kony famous? Well, it made Jason famous too. And the pressure kept increasing. He was flying all over the country to spread his message.
Of course.
Red Eye to New York, landed at 5 in the morning.
Working around the clock.
On the Today Show, People Magazine, Reuters. By day 3, I was in LA doing interview after interview after interview. 17 interviews in 48 hours. Wow.
He was sleeping less and becoming more erratic.
Not being able to sleep, not being able to stop my racing mind.
Criticism from every direction.
Then it was like, you're the worst. You're terrible. And Kony's dead.
They started saying the whole project was for his ego, or based on greed.
You should have sucked the nigga dick for furry.
And not just criticism.
From a guy that's outside looking in, I'm gonna guess that he thought he could make some good money. He could make a name for himself. But at the same time, he could spread awareness to a good cause that would make him look like a good person. Come on, let's be real.
Responsibility. How are you going to stop children from being murdered, Jason?
Spreading awareness, bro. If you like that fucking video, man, you're saving one kid. Every single like, you like that video once, you saved one kid. You like it 20 times, you saved 20 kids. You like it 1,000,000 times, everybody's gonna be safe. 1,000,000 kids are safe, bro. Come on, man.
Promised a solution, Jason. When are you gonna deliver Kony?
At the end of that day, my mind was exhausted.
To release the pressure, he and his family tried to take a couple of days off by going to Palm Springs.
When you're stressed out, dude, by spreading awareness, you know, you go to Palm Springs, man.
But people recognized him there too.
Oh no.
So they hid away in their hotel room with the curtains closed.
Okay.
Jason was starting to cry.
Dude, that reporter balls deep in his job, bro. He just was waiting there with a fucking camera and a snorkel, and he said, "Oh, I got his ass."
Surprise, motherfucker.
Got the perfect shot.
Paranoia, delusions of grandeur. He went with his family to see the Lorax, and he thought,
well, that's where you fucked up, my guy.
The film was speaking to him directly. Voices in Jason's head told him that he needed to get to New York in the next 12 hours, or Kony.
So this is 420, right? This day right here that this shot was, it's from 420. That boy looked higher than a motherfucking cloud.
Would win, whatever that meant.
Mm-hmm.
Then, he stripped off all of his...
What the fuck? This is real footage, bro.
That you could do so. What
the fuck? Bro, this is a spread awareness, man. He's spreading awareness right now. He's putting in that work.
Clothes and ran out into the street.
Kony2012, baby, I'm naked as fuck! Whoa, what the?
Naked.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this guy doing?
Then, he stripped off all of his clothes and ran out into the street.
I was on a street in San Diego. Totally naked.
Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Whoa, what
totally
the?
naked.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Give me my goddamn milk back. Give me my milk back.
Then, he stripped off all of his clothes and ran out into the street.
Oh my god. Dude, he's so fucking gone. He's fucking... He was talking about the devil in this one scene. Where is it? He says something about the devil, bro. Oh.
He stripped off all of his clothes and ran out into the street.
Bro, he is flamboyant as hell, and I'm not homophobic or anything, but this man, the way he's walking, bro, he's strutting. This motherfucker's ran around. He's ran around naked somewhere before. Obviously, he's not new to this.
I was honest.
I thought he was like pretending to suck. I thought this was an ASMR stream for a second, bro.
Oh my God!
In San Diego, totally naked and crazy out of my mind.
So he actually talked about this shit. What the fuck? This man went super sane, bro. He was worshiping his God naked as fuck in the streets of LA.
Someone driving by in a car took a video on their phone.
Yeah, cause TMZ, why you fucking recording me, bro? I'm living my life out here in LA or where the fuck I'm at, and you know you fucking. I'm just naked, man. It's not a big deal. People got dicks. You know, this is my birthday suit, bro.
And they sold it to TMZ for $30,000.
What assholes, bro? This is such rational behavior. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
$1,000. And then my naked and crazy mess went viral as well.
Some have said that he was jacking it and that he was on drugs.
I hope he's on drugs. I really hope he was on drugs.
Neither is true.
What the fuck?
Oh my God. What the fuck?
It's just a very distressed man having a mental episode.
Were you also masturbating to...
Oh my God, Oprah with the fucking savageness. Oh my God.
Just a very distressed man having a mental episode.
Were you also masturbating? Did I hear that too?
No one who was there ever said that was happening.
So he doesn't even fucking know. But he wasn't on drugs, bro. This man is high on life. This is the Holy Spirit, bro. That shit is better than any drug, my guys. The Holy fucking Spirit, bro. He was high as fuck on the Lord.
I'm naked, so it's not a far extension.
That man was running through fucking the Garden of Eden.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
He was denying the forbidden fruit. This man was living his life. He was high as fuck on God.
Of, imagination.
He was taken to the hospital,
Good.
not jail.
Police say when they showed up, they didn't see any of that and was taken to a local medical facility that he was not arrested though.
And there, he thought the staff were trying to kill him.
Just one of those things where I'm like, I don't believe what you're saying. You're trying to kill me.
Stop it. Get some help.
He ran around in his underwear, kicking in doors until eventually he was subdued and sedated.
Did you come back to yourself as you know yourself?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? 2 weeks, whoa.
Yeah.
Later on, one Sharona Reed tried to sue Mr. Russell for the trauma of having to see him do naked calisthenics. As far as I can tell, though, that lawsuit went nowhere.
So you're telling me this is just from stress? Bro, stress is actually so bad for people, and I know so many people at a company I work at, and we build pools and backyard livings and all that kind of stuff, and like, bro, I work in construction, and all the project managers there, they're fucking stressed the fuck out. Most of them are, and it's just sad because like at the end of the day, a pool is just a luxury item you don't need. It's not like like these emergencies that they're having aren't like huge emergencies. Like, I think the worst you could have would be probably like a pool's shell is like cracked in half and the water's leaking out of it into somehow it's running downstream towards your house, and it could fuck up the house's foundation. That's like the biggest thing I think problem wise. But other than that, like, if there's an issue on a job, you shouldn't be screamed at and harassed and just stressed the fuck out, because stress can create a stroke. It can create you to act irrational. I don't know how the fuck this guy didn't go to jail. If a normal dude did this, they'd probably end up going to jail for a long fucking time. were definitely on probation for a long ass time, and inducted into like some kind of medical facility for checkups. And bro, stress is fucked up. I don't know how the fuck they caused him to do all that shit and be like weird for 2 weeks, but if your life is really stressful, take a chill pill. Don't actually take a chill pill, but find out what the causes of your stress is. Cut it out. If it's your job and you can't cut it out, just somehow find a way to say, I don't give a fuck anymore, and just chill. At the end of the day, you're alive. Be thankful and don't worry about bullshit.
Pepsi bottle, a Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn.
Can you think of anything else that's worse than running around naked going like this on TMZ?
Well, maybe one thing.
Yeah. That was cringe
While
as
all
fuck.
of this was happening, the countdown to the day of action was still ticking. Thousands of kits had been sold. Get ready for an awareness campaign so effective you'll think you're living in Uganda. The kids rolled out into the street. Selfie sticks and posters ready. Let's do it. Let's save those kids. We're changing the world. Oh, God, yes.
This actually happened. They went ham. I'm actually shocked because I didn't know the date. I guess April 20th was when they're supposed to go protest. I didn't know that. I don't remember it.
But it wasn't all well and
I was probably busy doing other things with my friends at 2012 at the time. Actually, yeah, this would have been the first year I started smoking weed.
ended. Some took it as a chance to vandalize their neighborhood with impunity. The adults were left to clean up the mess. And despite the impression you might get from this fancy montage, the turnout was abysmal. Here are some figures. Toronto, 50,000 people registered.
Okay.
Real attendance? 50. Sydney, 18,000 people registered. Real attendance? 12.
Oh my
Montreal,
God.
4,800 registered. Real attendance?
Zero.
Zero.
Yep.
Instead, they cancelled their event and put up a post calling Invisible Children a fraud organization. This is what 4 million Kony hashtags gets you. Now, I bet you...
Dude, the fucking, the 51 raid, the Area 51 raid had better fucking attendance than that. And they had 3 separate, fucking areas. They ended up, like, throwing fucking concerts instead of raiding the Area 51 facility. They had 2 other, like, music festivals. One had, like, 100 people, and the other one had, like, a shit ton of people. And then there was, like, 200 or 300 that showed up to Area 51 to actually, like, protest and just fuck off and be stupid kids, but those numbers are pitiful.
Do you want to know where Invisible Children, Jason Russell, and Kony are now?
Yeah, very much.
Before I tell you that, I want to go on 2 quick tangents of things I found while researching.
Okay.
In the Kony2012 video, you'll see this guy, Louis Marino Ocampo, Chief Prosecutor for the International Criminal Court. This would be the organization that charges Kony if he was ever caught. Well, in 2017, a bunch of Louis' emails were leaked, and they detailed one hell of a caper to catch Kony and bring him to justice.
Uh-oh. So it worked.
I'm not making any of the following up, right? Here's the plan. Lure Kony out of the jungle with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie as bait.
Straight from a Hollywood movie, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt attempting to arrest an African warlord.
So it would go, the A-list couple would fly...
Is this Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
...to the edge of the jungle where Kony is hiding, and call him up with an invitation to dinner. Kony, starstruck, would of course say yes.
Of course.
He'd show up, presumably bottle of wine in hand and ready to mingle.
The
Then,
dark
imagine
red
his
wine.
shock. It was a trap all along.
No way.
Special forces would pop out from behind the salad bar and get their guy.
Surprise, motherfucker!
One idea appears to have been for Angelina Jolie to lure him to a private dinner where he would be arrested.
What the fuck?
It was a foolproof plan, but unfortunately, it was never realized. Once Miss Jolie stopped responding to Louis' weird emails, Ocampo approached George Clooney for use of his spy satellite
The chief prosecutor had also attempted to recruit George Clooney in a plot to fly spy satellites over Libya.
Yes, that's correct. George Clooney partnered with a satellite company.
Yeah, what the fuck? When did George Clooney get a fucking spy satellite? Bro, what the fuck?
To spy on al-Bashir of Sudan.
Who?
Okie doke. Anyway, he responded that the satellite wasn't powerful enough. So then Ocampo moved on to his backup date, Sean Penn, whom he invited to the US security.
Oh, Mando, shut up. Come here.
What's that smell?
I don't know.
Should I cook something?
I can't smell anything since COVID.
Sudan. What?
Should I cook something? What's that smell?
And there were some people having fun with Kony2012 as well. Turns out
God
Kony
damn.
looks a lot like Carl Weathers in the movie Predator. So an idea was formed. Take this screenshot from Predator, post it on Facebook, and say how great he is without mentioning the name.
Okay.
Then wait for some slacktivists to immediately assume it's Joseph Kony. Then you call them racist.
Ooh.
It was good for a few minutes of fun. Then they tried it on the official meetup pages.
Okay.
Promptly deleted. And we're back.
Makes
so
sense.
get a load of this total car crash, dumpster fire, shitstorm, diaper hurricane, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Well, no. Despite all the mishaps and poor turnout, Kony2012 was a massive success. The goal was to make an obscure warlord in rural Uganda a household name.
The Wheaties.
And
They got him on the Wheaties box.
In the hundreds of millions on a budget of about $1.5 million. Any marketing agency would kill for that. In fact, 7 years later, you probably clicked on this video because you have some vague notion of Kony and that video already. Now, let me give you a very brief rundown on where everyone is.
Okay.
Then let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Invisible Children. Outside of long-term and small-scale projects, they've largely ceased operations.
Uh-oh.
Joseph Kony. He's still out there. But his army is shrinking and splintering. He is effectively in hibernation.
That's good.
And Jason Russell. He's no longer with Invisible Children.
That's good, probably.
He's also been breakdown free since 2012. But he's still doing the activism thing. Look, I've had to gloss over so many details in this video, and there are so many more questions to be answered, but I don't want this video to be an hour long or to take 2 months more to make. So I'm going to round this one off with a Q&A on the second channel. What about that $20 million they raised? Why didn't the US military
Where'd that money go?
or the Ugandan military ever just bomb the shit out of Kony? What did Kony
true.
have to say about the video? All of these questions, and a ton more, plus any questions you may have of your own. Uganda want to see it.
Oh my god. That was a great video. Man, I love Internet Historian. His videos are great. Is this really over? Because sometimes he has shit at the end. Nope. What did I say? Oh, you watched a 30-minute video, you must be quite social activist.
Remember Ugandan Knuckles?
Bro, this is a spread awareness, man. He's spreading awareness right now. He's putting in that work.
Clothes and ran out into the street.
Kony2012, baby, I'm naked as fuck!
These nuts. Ha! Got him!
I don't side with anyone. I side with truth and facts.
Give me my goddamn milk back. My milk back.
He needs some milk.